It is said that Quickly's throat, twisted by her powerful grip and her historic techniques, are tougher than any other rogue in the world. Quickly told me not to leave her alone in the cold, dark lake. That she didn't want the whale and the mermaids to tear her apart and devour her when her corpse sank deep into its water. I agreed. The wounds on her skin that only I knew of, the memories of her pain. I didn't want those monsters to heartlessly rip into them, to gorge themselves with her scarred flesh. So quickly builded herself a coffin, built hardly and fastened with ropes, twisted and knotted with all her strength, so that her coffin would not sink, no matter how peculiar the ships went. My hands gripped onto that very same rope, tied to the coffin, were starting to peel and bleed. And my dearest friend's hollow coffin were the only thing keeping me afloat in that whirling lake. Is there anyone out there? Anyone! In that empty lake, stranded amidst the Pequod's desolation, I called out from the top of my lungs. Please, anyone, say something, anything! When I realized that everyone I have ever had any ties to, in the blink of an eye, been taken from this world. My gasping, wheezing self, barely holding on to life, seemed. Come aboard my ship, and sail with me to the coldest abyss of the lake. Huh? Not even I, drowning yet breathing, could escape Captain Aha. Even in this deafening silence, Aha's echoing bellows strangled me. Even in death, my mates remained trapped with the captain. In joy and in sorrow, I never forget the strengths that were ripped away from me. I'll be buried in this lake forever, to my last gasping breath. Try as I might to escape this rising water, only loneliness fills my lungs. Ishmael, are you alright? Always told you I did. Rope, grab tight, or sink. How long have you been here? Always been here. Who are you talking to? What happened? Did we get eaten? I think we got eaten. That's not good. That is clearly not good. What's that? Nose. Ishmael's level rises to 40. Ishmael's uptime and craft spinning rises to 4. Ishmael gained compulsion at the start of every encounter. That's the thing that literally drains her SP, but also boosts her strength. Okay. That's good to see. Okay, let me just take a little peek on our surrounding. The whale's guts. Okay, well, that's certainly a very good starting point. A long river. The very first thing that I noticed upon waking up was the unpleasant sensation of this place. I tried to recall what Ishmael's plan was. This place is... Right, they never explained to us what her plan is. They never did. Why did they never do that? Why did they not save my settings? Wait, let me think. Ah, shoot. I should have changed that beforehand. Wait a second, I messed up. How do I get out of here again? Forfeit, right? Yes. 1 second, guys. I forgot my umbrella. On second thoughts, it appears like I'm unable to pick my umbrella because I cannot edit this page. Unfortunate, very unfortunate. Well, never mind. Then I guess we're bringing regular Heathcliff after all. Okay, back here. Never mind then. If that's going to be the case, then I guess we're just going to wing it somehow, right? We're just winging it. Oh god. Is that the inside of his guts? Well, that's probably the stomach, right? Yeah, we should probably avoid this stuff right here. Really, that's just going to dissolve us. The immediate sensation upon waking up was that it was moist, cold, yet oddly warm in some places. Where are we? There's this long river-like thing. If we follow it, then maybe there'll be something at the end of it. Maybe. Honglu, how can you always be so calm about everything? We're literally in the inside of a giant whale right now. You see, I think that's just how the fella is with pretty much everything, right? True. No, that's not what I mean, where do you guys think this is? I'm well aware. We rode into the maws of the beast of our own volition. And not long ago. Are you finally explaining it? I was about to say, they never explained this plan to us. Okay, I'm proposing that we enter the stomach of the whale that devoured the Golden Barrow. Are you mad? All that thrashing finally sent you off the deep end, huh? I'm just going there for my mission, and the Golden Barrow just happened to be in the way. I leave it up to you. Well, to the manager, since their decision matters the most. This company, me, we're just trying to find a way to reach our goal, and that's all there is to it. Besides, does anyone even have a better idea? If that thing swallowed the Golden Barrow, and if that Golden Barrow really counteracts that damn pallid whale's palification effect, then we just might be able to survive without getting affected by it. Might? You count everything on a might? Well, that's a gamble, is she? There's just... Yeah, you should know. It's one of your favorite things. What do you think, manager? Ishmael looked at me with an expecting eye, as though she knew I had no choice but to agree with this plan. Her eyes were telling me, you came this far for the Golden Barrow. You're not going to go back empty-handed now, are you? 6 hours. If I don't hear anything from you in 6 hours, the LCA will be taking over the rest of this mission. The LCA? Okay, so the LCA takes over this mission then. Then what? Well, if they hear the very unfortunate news that all of you decided to row into the whale's belly, and you got yourself trapped, they'll be having a long internal discussion about how they could blow that pallid whale apart. Then a very lengthy battle will ensue. Okay, so let me get this straight. If we fail to find the Golden Barrow stuck somewhere inside that whale's stomach in 6 hours, you won't hesitate blowing us to smithereen along with the whale. Did I get that right? I will not relay that comment. I guess you kind of understand what I just said. So, Faust, what do you think are our odds? Our odds are non-zero, but it may as well be nil. At least with the currently known variables. So we have a chance, even if it is slim. Do you have any other idea that might get us the Golden Barrow? No, not at this moment. What I can tell you, however, is that we have a history of dramatically completing missions with a variably low chance of success. Okay then, let's get this done then. Indeed, the lack of a plan becomes the plan itself. This solidifies the veracity of my new theory even further. Luckily, we didn't lose any sinners on the way down. All 12 of us made it down here, just as we planned. But, guys, where's the boat? The boat was nowhere to be seen. Did it get broken apart? I mean, we did fall quite a distance down. Okay. He also has mermaids in his guts. Makes sense. Makes totally sense, I would say. Right? There you go. Not a big deal. It was only one wave after all. What is that formation, though? Are we? This is the stomach, right? Or are we already past the stomach phase? Hopefully not, right? Hopefully not. Nevertheless, a long river continues. We volunteer to enter the pallet whale's maw. That still seems to be the same, but our boat is gone. Great! Just great. I'm sure it's supposed to be somewhere here, right? Yeah, it has to be somewhere around here. At the very least, we should be able to find some pieces, right? Men, we will commence a search. This boat must be found as soon as possible. Without it, we're totally screwed. I don't think it's possible to swim around here with all those whales, right? That would be stupid. That would be really stupid. No, there's no need for a search. 400 meters to your right. There is the boat. Oh, quite observant you are. Let's not waste any time and return to the boat. Allow me to finish. There is the boat in a ditch. 75% of its whole integrity has been breached and its remains are scattered on the ground. Great, so it completely broke apart. Wow, so this was a piece of our boat, huh? Yeah. That vessel was designed to be used more than 3 times. Honglu was pointed at the pitiful sight of an absolutely busted looking piece of a propeller. Ah, great. Well, to be exact, the busted pieces of the propeller and what appears to once have been our boat's engine. Something comes to a spluttering halt amidst the wreckage. Does it rest here forevermore? This would have been quite a painful sight for Mika and Rain. Yeah. This is a pretty painful sight for us too. What do we, manager? You can sense the golden barrel, right? Yeah. Unlike at the Lobonomico branch, I can definitely feel that it is somewhere in here. But it's also pretty far away, so I can't tell you where it is exactly. Great! Are you ready to turn the clock? Huh? What's that about turning the clock? Oh. Oh! The whale Palor had taken over their bodies and minds. Of course, it only makes sense that this place is crawling with mermaids. And the LCCP guy. I guess not all of them were thrown out with the branch? No, not all of them. Maybe we are able to encounter horror somewhere along the way? Maybe we can actually save them this time? Probably not, but the hopes are still there. There we go! Another one defeated. Seriously though, the background really looks disgusting, I have to say. They even have vegetation inside of here. Or are those plants? Can't quite tell. Yeah, let's bounce before more of those mermaids show up. Bounce where? We're trapped inside of a whale. Are we gonna end up looking like them too? You know, since we've been devoured. The golden barrow inside of Dante's head is likely counteracting the palified effects on the sinner's body. But there's no guarantee that this defense effect would last forever. We must take into account that we are in an unknown environment. True. In other words, spending too long here could turn us into mermaids as well. Just like them. I wasn't sure if I could bring back a sinner that turned into a mermaid. But where do we go from here? I don't even have the slightest idea as to where we might be. Weird. I didn't know it could rain inside of the whale's belly. I was still unsure where to go, so much so that I was starting to feel completely lost, when Hong Lu suddenly blurted something about the rain. What are you talking about? Oh, it's just that I felt a few droplets of water on my shoulder. Are we still in the stomach? Oh, that might be acid. Oh no, that might be acid. Wait. So this is the first place we landed on after the whale has swallowed us whole, ain't it? Right. Sorry, it's just sometimes need someone to confirm my common sense. When you eat something, where does it usually land first? You know, for digestion and all. My stomach, of course. My poor, starving stomach. I see your point, Heathcliff. The stomach constantly secretes acid in order to digest the food efficiently. Yeah, I think I learned about that in school. It's usually some kind of powerful acid. Yeah. That, will dissolve everything it touches. Oh. Ah, so that is why my clothes melt when the water touches. Well, feels kind of prickly too. I stared at Honglu's shoulder. Something had burrowed a hole there, and the surrounding skin was sizzling and melting away. Are we fated to become porridge so soon after our arrival? There's one positive discovery, however. This creature appears to share a similar biological mechanism and shapes as an ordinary organic life form. Everyone, we have to run. I don't care how many pieces of you there are left, just make sure there's something left for me to bring back to, okay? Okay, so are we going to move over to the actual guts? Long River, I guess we are. Let me just quickly... Ticks seem to be still the same. Okay, let us go. And of course we have more mermaids. Oh no, that's the recovery kind, right? Yeah, of course. And the others will prevent us from gaining more than 20 SP. Well, that's just fun, right? That is just fun. Okay, another group defeated. Yeah, the SP drain is going to be a bother. Can already say. At the very least we have 3 guys, they can heal the SP, and now thanks to the fact that I wasn't able to bring Umbrella Guy, I don't need to worry about him literally stockpiling all of those SP recoveries that I would need for the other guys, right? Totally. Okay, next we have a book, The Whale's Guts. The whale's stomach acid begins to rain. We have no choice but to run away to the best of our abilities. That is when we suddenly heard voices talking to us. Mermaids? Maybe. It's just a book though, so this time around we don't have to fight. That's a good thing. Oh god, it comes from everywhere. And so we ran, trying to weave our way between the pouring stomach acid, without even knowing where we were supposed to go. Wow, man. What a funny sight, huh? Funny? That's more suspicious than funny. You're too loud. Great, now we caught their attention. Who's talking? Who are they? Or rather, who's there? Hey, I heard you guys talking down there. Those mermaids speak? Oh, we're not mermaids. Ever seen a mermaid this shady? Their palification effects are only partially progressing. So what does that make them? Half human? Half fish? Well, we don't got much time, so I'll make this short. This zone floods with acid every 10 minutes or so. Unless you guys are all made of steel, you better decide fast. Either take the rope we are about to lower down, or become sludgy nutrients for the whale and be one with it, forever and ever. Well, even if you were to all turn into slug, we can still salvage your weapons. We don't got nothing to lose. Some of them are already starting to melt after all. Do we even have a choice here? Rope! Now! He doesn't want to wait! Oh god, that's not a rope. What is that? And they muttered something amongst themselves, as though they found something funny about the situation, and tossed an odd-looking rope into our direction. This rope feels, funny. Oh, that rope, right? It's made of capillaries we pulled straight from its lungs. It will last more than an hour, even in its stomach acid. That is made of a part of its lungs? Greg, why did he even ask that? Oh, I hate it. With Rhodia and her grumbling in tow, we struggled up the bundle of capillary ropes. Great. I still see, the flood from the background, but at the very least we are safe for now. Phew, I don't know who you guys are, but thanks. Are you sure that they are mermaids? I don't know about that. Hell yeah, what a catch! We'll net us upwards of 3 golden coins for this. What? I think this TikTok friend might be worth more than that. A catch? You think you fished us up? We come here every once in a while to check if anyone washes up here, so yeah. But most of them poorly castaways are already almost full mermaids by the time we find them. In a matter of minutes, they're all rearing to kill us, and the rest are just our everyday mermaids. So this is a special occasion then, huh? True. This is probably the first time ever that we found sailors that could not only talk, but also weren't halfway turned into mermaids. Like you guys? So, why do you guys come here every once in a while then? That clock friend here keeps tick-tocking. Are they saying something? Doubt they are full-on robot. Don't most people prefer to keep the ability to speak even when replacing their bodies with a prosthetic? Guess the trends are really changing since we got here. So that body there, well, it's a long story, but yeah, they can't really communicate normally. I mean, I don't really have a mouth, I'm just a clock face, you know. All good. Everyone got a story they don't want to tell. We can sympathize a little. Talking ain't the easiest thing to do. Consider yourself lucky out there, fellas. You guys ran into us of all things. 'Cause we'll be getting out of here really soon. You guys have a plan to escape? Okay. We followed their confident guiding steps, but there was no way to look at the situation without a bit of suspicion. Where do you think they're taking us? What if they are leading us into some kind of trap? Well, if they were trying to attack us, they would have done so when we were almost at the top of the cliff. We were completely vulnerable to their attacks there. And Ishmael opened her mouth as though she was about to say something, then stopped herself before turning around. It looks like she hadn't finished processing her thought yet. I'm sure I've seen that harpoon before somewhere. So what ship are you guys from? It's called the Limbus. You probably haven't heard of it. Yeah. Well, talk straight, man. It's not like you're a mermaid. Who's your captain? If they're from U-Corp, their names just might ring a bell. Who's our captain again? Kind of hard to tell. I think Ishmael wanted to become the captain, and I'm just a manager. I don't know, guys. I never really take the helmet about that. Not sure if I can call myself a captain here. The helm forsooth, if this be all about who handled the wheel. I'm quite well aware of our captain. Sharon is our captain indeed. Aha. Nope, never heard of them. I guess it's really been a while then. He scratched his head. Captain Sharon clearly didn't ring a bell. How long has it been since we were trapped in here? 8 months. No, dumbass. This is our 3rd year. Our last count was at 644 days or so. I don't know, lady. I quit counting these days a while ago. I've completely lost track of time since we got stuck deep inside, where the sun just doesn't shine. I see. I know only one person who ties a knot of the harpoon like that. Oh, this? Well, it's called a desperate knot. Even in our town, only the experienced few know how to tie it. So, they are here. I think I know you. Ishmael comes to a sudden stop. So do our guides. Not because of what she said. You must feel familiar. The name. Look at the name, right? That's your name. Team name. Old team name, huh? Here we are. Welcome to Pequod Town. We are back, Captain. Look what we fished up. Captain? Oh, quite the catch indeed. You certainly are an excellent scout, Starbucks. Yeah, I can recognize the harpoon, the head, and the cigar. Okay, I kind of forgot how. No, wait, it's called a pipe. It's a pipe. It's a pipe. I forgot the name for a second. A burly old woman approached us. Her harsh voice trickled our ears. 2 gold coins for you, lad. And here's 1 for the twins. Thank you, Captain. It has been a long, long while since our Pequod Town gained new villagers. Villagers? Not guests? That woman seems to think us already bound to this village. I knew it. Welcome. I have built this village and watched over these poor, wretched souls. Soon I shall set sail on a final voyage with my crew. I am Captain Ahab. Ishmael? You have no idea how I've waited, how I've longed for this moment. You won't ever know. Because I got you like a fish before you even have the chance to find out. Okay. Muttering, Ishmael charged at Ahab. Oh, what a way to greet your captain, Ishmael! And she recognized her. The captain remained serene, even as Ishmael suddenly charged at her. Ishmael? Wait, now that you mention it. You thankless bastards! You dare attack our captain? What? I didn't do anything! We will show you what we're made of. We'll toss you back into that river of acid. Oh, great, Ishmael! Great! We just entered the village. We just entered the village! Are you kidding me? The gagged Pequod Town villager. Okay. They like to inflict bleed. 344, 448, 11. That's a bunch of bleed. Also heals SP. 2, 4, 8, 11 again. This one is 12, goes down to 2. Gains poise, also heals SP. So it's all about SP recovery with those guys. Then Javelin, gain poise and poise count, inflict bind and fragile. And if they evade our attacks, they're going to increase their offense level for the next turn. Any passive that I need to worry about? Let us turn start, gain offensive level, defense level by the numbers of the environment allies, pretty much the same as the fishies. At turn start, heal SP by surviving allies times 3. So they recover their SP as well from each other. Turn end at 50% HP, gain attack power up next turn, once per encounter. At turn end at less than 0 HP, SP I mean, 50% chance to change skill pattern. Skill pattern? Okay. That was the muted guy. And the eye patches are the blinded versions of it, which also inflict bleed. Similar stats. Protect the town poise, javelin. More offensive level, and the passive seems to be the same. Okay. Already struggling? Alright, they did reset our SP. could be a bit problematic. But nothing Heat isn't able to handle. Right? 16, 16. Okay. Have to go for another ego in order to make this work somehow. That is winnable. That's a free hit, so we're going to go for the aggro. Same goes to this one, I guess. Unless, of course... Oh no, she's gonna corrupt if I did that. I guess we're just going to gain some light blue for now. No Otis. At the very least, you have always access to your egos. No matter what happens, right? No matter what happens. You will never get corrupted by this. Ooh! Don't lose! Don't you dare lose with that one! If you lose with that one, it's gonna drain 20 SP straight. Okay, now we are able to recover everyone's SP a little. Just a little bit, but I take it. 50 damage, that's good. Come on, Sinclair. That's my boy. Ooh, I was worried there for a second, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not stagger range yet, but that's also okay. Okay, I guess now they're getting a bit more aggressive. Looks aggressive. Okay, I should be able to use the healing effect now. I don't have enough. Okay, instead of that, you're going to go for your base ego. So that Donna's able to use her base ego as well. This looks really bad. Let's see if the Christmas gift is going to play along. That should go through. And I need more green. I need more green for the next round. And after that, Don, you might want to use more of your lust skills. A lot of your lust skills. I already was able to stockpile a bunch of envy. So we're good on that count, but yeah, the lust is a bit lacking. Okay, Holiday? Is everything good? It's still calm, okay, I take it, I take it. I was a bit worried about that. A good hit as well. Not as much damage, but that's fine. All that we really need to worry about is just the fact that we don't lose any of our clashes. I need to build up this sanity. There we go. 17. Come on. Well, that was to be expected. Good job. All the way up to 45. 50%? Was that enough for 50%? I'm not entirely sure about that. At the very least, one of them is already down. That's good. That's really good. I guess you're just going to eat that hit. It's gonna go right through. When attacked, this unit has shield up, gain offensive level up next turn. Well, that's not so bad. Let's defend for now. I need to go for last skills, that's very important. And I guess it wouldn't hurt if we go for more tremor count for now. Not entirely sure if this wave has a second wave or not, but we're just going to play it safe for now. For now at least. Especially since 2 of those attacks were enough to finish him off. It's a bit of a stretch. Let's just guard for now. That's doable, but then again you have minus points, so let's forget about that. I need more envy, I need more green. Yellow's fine. I would prefer more lust skills, but I can't really do anything about that. Don't go for the shots. And stack the green and the dark blue. Okay. that should be enough to finish all of them off, right? Yeah, down to 5. 1 extra coin. And we only have 1 wave to deal with. Okay, that wasn't so bad. But this is an entire town. And it seems like there's a boss fight waiting for us as well. Great! Great! We just entered the town and we're already battling said town. The stranger led us to a village called Pequod Town. There Ishmael met someone that she is so dearly wished to see again. Because the second she saw her, she rushed right in there in order to finish her off. Great. So great. Okay then. Let's just do this, right? Let us just do this. So, okay. Not so bad. I'm slowly getting used to those guys. It's just, yeah, the start is a bit rough, and once they get aggressive, they just become much more stronger. Those negative coins are really, really bad, especially 12 of 1. 12 was kind of hard to beat for the last dice and all. Okay, the boss fight. The stranger led us. That still seems to be the same as before. Okay then, let's do this. Enter right away, please. Not a lot of good men left, Ahab. Huh? Ishmael quickly leaped to the side, evading a harpoon that struck the spot she was just standing on. Who's this now? My crew is nothing if not loyal. More so than anyone in this world. And this one here is second to none when it comes to harpooning. So, do you still fail to see that to attack me here is to court death? Oh god! Okay. A sailor wearing an odd-looking mask joined the fray. Blimey! Look at the size of that harpoon! A direct hit from that will turn your bones to dust. That one's a real warrior. Whew. Could you stop being so bloody creepy for 1 second? Give me the shivers out of nowhere. Hey, come on, Heat. She likes stuff like that. She likes it. You can't blame her for that. Okay, question mark, level 39, that's not so bad. Start hunting. 6-4, summon 4 allies next turn. Use apply prey mark next turn. What is that? Target this unit. 50% more damage from the Pequod team. Inflict bleed. Okay, that's good. 10 bleed. Piercing harpoon. Inflict offensive level down. Bind and bleed. 3, 6, 9, 13. 13 is decently powerful. At turn start, gain offensive level up, defense level up, and the numbers of surviving allies, which is going to be 4 later on. Captain's order, turn start. If not at minus 45 SP, heal. Numbers of surviving ally. X5 SP. Turn start. If at minus 45 SP, recover from panic at this turn end and reset SP to 0. Okay. So you always recover your SP. And if you ever go down to minus 45, you just recover it instantly. Every time a Pequod Town faction is defeated, lose 1 poise count and 10 SP. The lower this unit's HP gets, the more damage this unit's skill will deal. Oh. Little bit problematic, but nothing we can handle, right? 17, 13, 17, 26. I could have also crashed with Sinclair instead, but it would have been 13, 13. I'm not entirely sure if he's able to handle that. And let's be serious. Bind usually is always a good thing to have, especially since we don't have Seng in our team right now that can supply us with all the speed in the world, right? It's always something we have to consider. What the hell, Heathcliff? You usually always win with that. How comes you lose that one? That doesn't make sense! Oh well, it's fine. We're still going to get the bind without any issues. It was pretty much impossible for her to lose that one. Okay, that's 36. Frame of burst, that's not going to be that helpful, but it doesn't have to be. Let's be serious. But then again, we're already doing quite a lot of damage. It's a good start. %. What's this? Combat start. Gain 10 poise, 10 poise count. Critical hits do not consume poise count with the skill. Turn end. Gain plus coin boost next turn for all the number allies and 5. Okay, none of the Eagers are going to crash into this. I'm not entirely sure if they're able to finish them off. They only have 55 HP, so it seems doable, but I can't quite guarantee it. But then again, it does do a lot of damage. Maybe it would have been enough. There's a decent chance that it might be enough. Maybe not for this turn, but the next one for sure. There we go, I think 2 of them are already gone. Then a little bit of SP recovery for everyone. Very important stuff, after all. You still survived that? Why did you go for that one? I didn't tell you to go for that one. Or did I? Maybe I misclicked that. Nevertheless, you get point boost. And you have a skill that hits 3. 13-8. Should be able to clash with that. 23. There's no guarantee that any of those attacks are going to get through. Sanity 0, so it's 50-50. Oh god. Otis! I'm counting on you! Yeah, my boy, my girl! Yeah! when I have to count on her, I can always count on her! Oh, thank you, Otis! Now the others have to pull through it somehow as well. Somehow. Unless, of course, I got a stagger. I'm not entirely sure if I got a stagger. I should have checked on that. I see fatal damage. That almost looks like she got a stagger. Oh, that would have been so precious. Because now I'm kind of wasting all of my ego resources. Yeah, but then again, I guess it's a good thing that we recover our sanity a little. Ah, no, wait, there was still a clash. I can't quite tell. Did we get a stagger after all or not? Ooh, 42. We're definitely clashing. Maybe because we won that first clash, we confused her so much that she wasn't ready for the second one. What the hell just happened? Okay, we're going to let that attack through. Shma is going to hit everyone. She's going to have to take one of those clashes, but I can't really do anything about it. At the very least, there's nothing about combat starts, so she doesn't have to worry about the poise. Yeah, there are no poise stacks. It's good. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to stagger them all in this turn. I would really love to see it though. Okay, I didn't quite see that Don was attacking before Ishmael, but then again, I should have seen that coming. Oh well. Holy damn! Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah, that was a bit overpowered. It was a bit overpowered. Oh my god! Just knocked them all away. All of them. Are you going to summon more of them? Was there something about that? Turn end, 50% max HP, move to second phase. This unit HP does not drop below 1 before phase 2 starts. Phase 2 starts. Heal 50%. Heal HP to 50% of max HP. Summon 4 allies. Inflict Prey Mark against one enemy with the lowest HP percentage at the start of every turn. Okay, and who's that now? I don't see the Prey Mark. Or are you still trying to apply it? Defense. Gain 3 poise, 5 count for this turn. Final power equal to poise potency on self. I have no idea what that means now. But this move is strong. Let's see if you can handle that. We have the Rapture, Talisman, and I do need more Lust. Okay, everyone! Don't lose now! Don't lose now! It's minus 45 sanity. That's good. That's going to be really good for us. Okay. Okay. The body was fully recovered. HP is down to 135. Am I going to get the stagger again? I would love to see that. Just clash against the defense die. With everything that you have, clash against the defense die. We don't worry about anything else. There isn't even any counter skill going on right now. We could just finish it in 1 hit. Okay! There we go! Not so bad! It looked really creepy though. I have to say that all of you, strong, but no sailor. Why talk so slow? Irritating. If you're not operating with anagrams, then all you're doing is wasting time. Ishmael's mace nicked the harpoon's mask. She came dangerously close to smashing their skull. Should have gotten out of my way when I gave you a chance. Now I'm going to bash your face in. But you are sailor. Right. We both are. Quick. Oh. In a sudden explosive burst of energy, Ishmael bolted forward like a cannonball towards Kwee before holding her in a tight embrace. Phew. Wasn't he saying something about bashing her face in just moments ago? This embrace is what one does when meeting an old fella. You fear that they may flutter away unless you hold them tightly so. Your hair color. Can't forget. Your name. I know. But not attacking Captain. Why? I'm just... You attack Captain again. I attack you. Then kill or be killed. One of us. Well now, whatever shall you do? Starbucks here has, out of her kindness of his heart, rescued you from the jaws of death, invited you to my village. Yet you've elected to attack me, as if to spit on that very kindness. Were we sailing the Great Lake, I would have had all of you tied and thrown overboard to be crushed underneath the keel of our ship, your lungs bloating with the lake's water. There were at least 40 people living in Pequod Town, and that was a conservative estimate. From their vicious glare, I could tell that every single one of them was a fiercely loyal follower of Ahab. Here we were in this unfamiliar environment, trapped and lost. Things aren't really looking so good for us. A single word from Ahab, and they'll be all upon us. If we were to retreat, behind us is the river of stomach acid. Ahead of us is an unknown territory. Lasses, cast fear from your hearts. It is lucky for you that I am nothing if not merciful. I shall forgive your transgression thus far. I have questions I would like to ask you, and I'm certain that you have a few for me as well. If you're willing to talk, then enter the captain's quarter. In peace, mind. Ahab casually turned around and marched into one of the buildings. She carried herself with an utmost confidence. It was almost like she knew that we would follow, that we had no choice but to follow. Oi, the blocks there were glaring at us. They're gone like nothing happened. Captain forgave, then everyone also forgives. I forgive too. Huh. To turn her back on someone who was shouting at her with murderous intent just moments ago is very gutsy, I would say. Yes, she's very confident. Confident that she got the numeric advantage, even if we were to press the offensive. Confident that we know that there's more for us to lose by attacking her than by going along with her. With what just happened, she made it clear as day that at least while we are here, she has absolute control of the situation. Talk with her? In peace? Nonsense! It's not like we have a way out of here. Ishmael's glance followed Kwee-Kwee, who walked wordlessly behind the captain. Let's go. Let's listen to what that bastard got to say. There's nowhere to run after all. For her or for us. Okay, I can already see that Kwee-Kwee is probably keeping a close eye on us. It's pretty clear that Ishmael is still not quite done with that woman, right? When winning a clash using a Gloom Affinity skill, ally with the lowest SP regains SP. Oh, cool! Do we have Gloom? Yeah, we do. We have it on, what's the name? I think only Dawn has Gloom attacks, right? Something like that. I have to double check on that. But more to that later. After all, this is a good point to make a little cut. In the next part, we are probably going to have a little talk with Ahab. Maybe get to see a bit more of the town around here without fighting the villagers, Ishmael. And then we have to figure out our next step forward. After all, we're still looking for the Golden Barrow. And probably a safe exit of here as well, right? Yeah, we have to get out of here somehow. Either way, I hope you guys had fun, and see you next time. Bye bye!